Another episode of Dash or Die with Trey. So I got this order. It's going to Mickey D's. It's for 10 miles, but remember, I'm coming from East Cleveland way, so I got to drive to my zone. The order was ready right away, so that was a quick pickup. I'm on the move. All right, so let's break down this order. All right, we're going to talk about the ups. We're going to talk about the downs. So the good thing about this order is it comes with $4 mission pay. So the reason why I took it was because I knew that with the $4 mission pay, it would get me over the miles per the dollar per mile order distance, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. So long story short, that was a good thing. I checked out to see where it was going, and I kind of noticed that it was going to these high-rise apartments, right? You know I don't like doing high-rise apartments. I haven't done an apartment or a high-rise apartment in a couple of weeks because I basically told myself a couple of weeks ago, no matter what, I'm just not doing it anymore. It's just not profitable. It makes life harder. It makes this not fun. It's a whole bunch of reasons why I decided I'm not doing a high-rise apartments. I'm not doing maze apartments anymore. Now, this order, as I'm looking on the map, is right by the high-rise apartments, but around that area is some like condos, you know what I mean? So those are a little bit easier to drop off to. So when I pinched the map, I could have swore it was going to one of those condos that's right in the same vicinity as the high-rise, but it's not the actual high-rise. So to piggyback off of that, I pretty much looked at the notes when I took the order, and as you guys can see, it's bad out here. It's super snowing and everything, right? So I took the order, and as I pick up the order from McDonald's, it pretty much says that, you know, here's the buzzer code, and I'm in apartment 811, bring it up. That's why I don't do apartments. And I'm trying to tell everybody, don't do this, because now it's throwing me off, because this is going to be an extra 8 minutes, 9-10 minutes, depending on how things go. Because by snowing like it is, and it's already hard to park in these apartments, and then you got to walk to the building, and then you got to find the code, then you got to buzz you in, then you got to wait for the elevator, then you got to go up. Alright, trying to send me some more action from Grub. This is a Grub Hub. Then you gotta go up. Let me check this out. Let me see what they sending me, and we gonna get back to this rant. I ended up accepting that extra order. It's for another $8. So total for these two, I'm gonna get about 20. And I can't cherry pick today because I'm only going for a couple hours. So I can't cherry pick for specific orders. I gotta kind of get what I can get, because like I said, when you're not doing full shift days, you gotta kind of make sure that you make some money in a little bit of time that you out there, or else you'll be out there searching for these special orders. Next thing you know, 30 minutes to an hour then passed, and you only got an hour left to try to make something happen. So you know, you gotta be having great time management. But like I said, you get up to their apartment, you drop it off, then you gotta go back to the elevator, wait for the elevator, go down the elevator, walk back to your car. By then you didn't spent another 8, 9, 10 minutes doing that. So if you was on pace to dropping this off in 20 minutes, now you're doing it in 30 minutes. So say for instance right now, it took me, the food was ready, 8 minutes to get here, 17 minutes to get to the restaurant. So that's 25 minutes right there in itself for the $12. So basically I'm gonna be around 30 minutes getting it done. So that's on pace for $24 an hour. I could live off of that, but I'm just not, I don't like doing extra work, because these people don't tip enough for you to have to bring it all the way up to a high rise. Like, okay, if you live in a house, I get it, but if you live in a high rise and you're not gonna come down to meet your deliverer, and you expect them to come all the way up and deal with all of the stuff that I just mentioned that you got to deal with, man, you got to, come on, man, you got to make sure you paying for that. You got to tip well for that. Like, come on, man. I got a lot of stuff going on. My job is to deliver to the apartment, not the exact apartment number that you live in. I don't understand it, man. But long story short, we about to see. Okay, I'm pulling up in the spot now. It's a lot of stuff, but we going straight ahead to one of these. Yeah. So at this point, I pulled up to the Pine Ridge Apartments. I'm going inside. I'm trying to hurry up because I know I'm parked there illegally, and I know they'll try to give me a ticket, and in some cases tow your stuff if you ain't making quick enough timing. So I'm on the move now. This is exactly why I don't do it. I get there, I'm at my auntie building. Dude I'm like, hey, mine's the wrong building. Is yours the one with the construction in front of it? He's like, no, mine's it all the way in the back. Then the GPS will even take you out your way where you know what I'm saying? Take you to the wrong one. That's exactly why I don't go to And I love every time I come to one of these, because then I figure I see exactly the reason why I don't like coming to these apartments like this, these high rises, because of this. So basically I put myself in that just wasted another, I was just there for like 3-4 minutes trying to find his apartment, because he told me his last name, and I gotta look on there and I gotta try to find his last name. So I'm scrolling through it, I don't see his last name. I'm like, oh man, come on, man. Oh my God, bro, what you about to do? So now I gotta be hot again. Man, y'all coming with me on this. Flat out, man. Y'all coming with me on this. This is ridiculous, man. Why couldn't it be at the end or the beginning? I know I'm complaining a lot, y'all, but that's just how much I hate taking the high rises, man. It's crazy. Here we go. Come on, man. Make this happen. At this point, as you can already tell, I'm pretty frustrated. I ain't liking the way this drop off going, cause now I'm hitting this elevator. You know what I mean? First I gotta find the elevator. Once I find the elevator, I gotta get on the elevator. It's just like this, man. Be smart about your deliveries. And this ain't nothing against y'all who stay in the high rises. I done stayed in penthouses before. I know how this go, you know what I mean? But you gotta be considerate, man. It's 5 degrees outside. It's snowing, you know what I mean? There's drivers out there putting in a lot of work. You don't even gotta put on your tennis shoes. You can throw your house shoes on and come downstairs real quick to pick up your order. All you gotta do is time it. You know what I mean? It shows on the app how far away I am. Once you see that I'm about 5 minutes away, start, preparing to walk down. To get on the elevator and come down. I mean, you be waiting for 1 minute, 2 minutes? You know what I'm saying? You wait for 1 minute for me, 2 minutes max if you do good timing. Or hell, I'll even wait a minute or so if it boils down to it. But look at all of the work, you know what I'm saying, I gotta do if you ain't coming correct on the tip. Cause I can't complain if the tip good, but I wouldn't even have took this if I would have known it was going there.
19. Yeah. All right, appreciate you, man. Good one,
yep.
Take it easy.
I'ma always have good customer service though. Moral of the story, always check
check that drop-off spot. Even if they tipping good, make sure you going to where you want to go.
Now we're gonna go to this other one. I'm praying, because I can't really remember. I'm praying that this other one is just a regular house. I'm going back to Mickey D's. Hopefully we going to a house so I don't be out here having to do this again. This will be the last. Uh-oh. Let me screenshot that. I did get an extra $4 on that one though. So I'm not gonna complain. And once I found the right apartment, it actually wasn't as bad. It's about an extra 4 or 5 minutes, but still, I just like dropping it off really quickly, getting to it. Okay, my car's still right here in action. All right, y'all, we headed back to another Mickey D's drop. The story about why I don't park like, that's why another reason why I don't like going to apartments is because one time I went to an apartment and I pretty much parked like on the side of the apartment. I didn't park in the parking spots that they have allocated for you to park in. So long story short, I went on ahead and I parked, just like by the building. While I'm dropping off the order, I'm on the elevator. I drop the order off. I get back on the elevator coming down. Elevator gets stuck. Elevator gets stuck. So I'm stuck on this elevator for 30-45 minutes. My car is parked in the wrong zone. So of course the fire department trying to come and get us out of the elevator. My car in the way. So guess what they do? They stick me with a ticket. So not only did I miss out on about an hour worth of work being stuck in that elevator, I also lost pretty much the whole day's worth of work and then some, because I got a ticket that I had to pay like right away. They only gave me a little bit of time to even pay that ticket, like maybe a week. So it was like, dang man, I set myself back just by going to an apartment. So the risk